Okay, should be back up and running now. Accidentally flashed too much information there. So anyway, we're at $170 in this account, up from $163 the last time that we were on live. That's mostly because just of not trading over the weekend and just how the market is going. It looks like, I won't say it looks like it's starting to recover because they're calling for like a big recession. If we get another down quarter, I believe we're in a recession. Not I believe, we are. So the end of the quarter is in a few days, so we'll know in a short period of time. But for now, we're going to roll with what they gave us. And how much do I have to trade with? 72 cents. Okay. So let me look at my positions real quick, because honestly I forget all that I have now. I have one of Riot, one of Starbucks, 2 T-Mobile or AT&T, 9 UEC. That's what it was. I brought that down. So that was at 375 was my average here, and I bought a couple of shares last week. So my average now is 346. So that's good to know. Ford and Riot, I have a couple of those too. Okay, so that's where we are now. Ford is at 1197. Let me check to see where it was that I was going to sell that at. I have a chart where I keep my information as far as like what I'm willing to let a stock or a share or something go down to. Alright, so 1159 is the lowest that I said that I'm willing to take for the loss on Ford, at least as it is now. So I'm going to maximize that. We'll look, see where that went. 1159. So I know I left it there the other day. Did I go live Friday? I think I went live Friday. Anyway, excuse me. I left it there because it was going up. It looked like it was kind of on a little bell curve, I guess you could say, like where it was coming more of an upward trend. However, it has been kind of staying around the 11, 12, mid $11 range. So I am going to put an order in to sell one. So we're opening this up. I need to stop saying so much. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Just one. We're going to do it for a limit. And I said it was 1159. So 1159 is what we're selling that for. So we'll wait until it gets there. If it sells, it sells. Did that just sell at 1159? Like just like that? Oh. Alright, so I guess that executed. Okay. So it is... That's too funny. Alright, so it executed at 1159. I wasn't really ready for that. But that's cool. So now we have a little bit of extra cash, I guess you could say. So we have $1270 to work with in our cash holdings now, $170 in this account total. This is a small account. I'm basically trying relearning TA and doing it in a palpable level that other people can follow too. So let's get that out of the way. There we go. So let's look at what else we got here. So am I interested in anything else? Not particularly right now. UEC, I'm always interested in picking up a few more shares if I can average down. But right now my average is 346, so it's at 355, so I'll keep it where it is. Let's see. Riot is starting to slide a little bit again. Oh, sorry about that noise. Let's look at Riot, see if it makes any sense to get into that. Oh yeah, that's coming down a little bit. You know what? Hold on. Oh. Starting to turn around, so I'm going to do one. Let me see. Limit. Let's do 503. See if that's a good spot. Confirm and send. Send. Let's see if we execute at 503. It's at 503. Are we going to execute? Nope. It missed us, so that means it just tapped it. There we go. We just executed at 503. Okay, so we got another share of Riot. So that brought my average down about 9 cents. And the reason that I did this, and I don't expect anyone to ever mimic my trades. I think I'm the only one here anyway, but that's okay. but I don't expect anyone to mimic my trades. But as this is going down, what I'm seeing is there's pretty high volume here. Now the volume was a little bit shorter where I took the trade, and the candles are getting a little bit tighter, but to me what that's showing is that it's a little bit more indecisiveness. So I saw that the volume was high. The MACD, whenever you see these lines both coming down, especially with a cross like that, it can usually indicate a change in position, I guess you could say, from positive to negative. RSI is just another indicator of the same, so I saw those going down. Now typically what I could do is wait until these two lines cross again, because that will show that the line is starting to go back up. However, I'm not worried about literally a penny here and there, because in that time it looks like it might stay within 1 or 2 cents. So 503 is where it looks like that kind of baseline is, so that's where I took it. So I got 2 now at $5.11 average price. Again, this is a small account, $170. I'm learning TA again, and I'm doing it in this account so that everyone can see. You guys are basically my accountability partners, and I hope that you guys learn something from it too if you ever do watch these videos. So there we go. Starting to turn over, you can see the green coming in. So then the next thing you would look for if you wanted to do this a little bit safer, this blue and yellow line that I have right here in the MACD, once those would cross, typically that indicates another change in direction. So you would see it going more positive and a little bit more consistently. So there we go. I'm happy with that trade. I'm very happy with that trade. All right, so we're gonna back out a little bit. Let's see what everything else is doing right now. And I only took one there, so I should have a couple of dollars left still. So $767 left still in cash. I don't want to buy anything else right now. Ford is going up, so I could have kept Ford, but it's no big deal. When it comes to things like this, as far as taking profit, actually, you know what? Speaking of taking profit, you know, let me not do that. Okay. What I was just thinking about doing is maybe selling some UEC and then buying some more Ford. But if I sell UEC, I'd probably want to buy something else. To be honest, if I sell any of that to put towards anything, it would probably go towards AT&T, or I'd be saving for some Verizon. But Verizon is more of one of the ones I'm looking at to put in my Roth. By the way, I do put money in and buy stuff in my Roth. I just don't show that here. But I will go over some of the things that I have in that another time. Oh, let's look at Webull. I haven't looked at that yet. I have a couple of shares in Webull, not too much, but the two things I'm looking at in Webull are Space and UEC. Let's look at Space. Oh, we're on here already, just not on the chart. So Space is Virgin Galactic Holdings. It's Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic, same thing as the airline, except for space. Last thing I read about the news was something about they might not make Premier. Yeah, it's still down 88%. So basically, they're worried about money problems when it comes to space, Virgin Galactic, whatever you said, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, the way I look at it is this is one of those crapshoots. Space is the new frontier. I don't think they're using the word frontier anymore. Am I allowed to use that? I think we're allowed to use that. But anyway, space is the new thing that's up and coming, and I think that as far as something to invest in on the stock market, publicly traded, Richard Branson is proven. So SPCE is the stock ticker for it. I won't say that I'm necessarily bullish or bearish on it right now, but I have 3 shares and I don't plan on getting rid of them because it's literally a crapshoot. If they become successful, it could be like a Tesla where it just explodes up. And I'm not saying that to just be cliche, but it's because they're in the same field. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers may experience buffering. Okay. Hopefully you guys don't hear or see too much buffering or anything like that on the video. I'm going to exit a bunch of these pages that I'm not using right now. Hopefully that will help. But yeah, so Virgin Galactic is one that I have right here. And I also have 1 share of UEC. Now this share of UEC, the reason I'm holding it is pretty much just because I don't want to sell it for a loss. And I see that I'm in profit right now, but I'm going to hold on to it a little bit more because there are still commissions and everything, and I'm only 5 cents higher than when I actually bought it. Let's look at the watch list over here. I was in a little bit of Mind Medicine. I'm glad I got rid of that. I got rid of it, I think, about 80 something cents. It's at 69 cents now. Workhorse, that one I kicked myself in the butt for. I got into that. I think it was like some odd cents or maybe $2. It went up to like 15, but I sold it when it was only like 3 or 4. But that's okay. No, neither here nor there. Riot, I have in my watch list. Now it's showing $4.98 here. Did it really just tank? It did. Okay, so that's the thing whenever you're looking at charts and whenever you're doing TA, if you're judging straight off the chart and you don't wait for those crosses, if you are going to be more risky like what I just did, you'll see right here. Now, I didn't wait for that cross to happen in the MACD, so you can see how it looked like it was going to come up and cross, but the volume didn't hold for enough traders to come in. People were still selling more than they were buying, and you can see it slid back down. So we're at 495 right now, so since we are lower, instead of selling, I'm actually going to buy another one. So we're going to do this as a limit, change that over. It's at 495 right now. We got to 494, we're at 494. Let's go to 493 is when we'll put ours in, send that. And let's see what happens. It's up at 495. We're just going to watch it. I'm not going to change anything because okay, there we go. Now, what I could have done again is I could have waited until these crossed to show that change of reversal or change in pattern. But I'm okay with it. I'm swing trading here. I'm not day trading. So when you swing trade, you're holding it overnight, and I'm fine with doing that. My risk tolerance is a little bit more than most other people's. Most people won't hold overnight because it's too risky or for multiple days at a time. I'll hold these for a year for all I care, because when I'm investing in companies, I'm investing in things that I at least think will still be around at the same rate or same price in the next year or so. Okay, so that was a long-winded breath. Anyway, check out one of my other videos. I got some definitions going on. I'm going to cut it here. I appreciate you guys watching with me. Tune in Wednesday. I'm going to try to come in on Tuesdays and Thursdays whenever I can too. But tune in Wednesday for the next time that I will definitely be on this stream with y'all. Other than that, have a great Monday. My favorite day of the week. Later.